Two of college football's most iconic figures have never taken a snap. Yet Chief Osceola and his sidekick Renegade never cease to bring the Seminole faithful to their feet. A student portrays Osceola, wields a spear, and rides Renegade before every home game. A fire is lit, the spear is planted, the game is on. Like the unconquered statue behind me, Osceola atop Renegade is considered to be a representation of the Seminole spirit. Although it has become a staple before every home game, this great tradition almost never began. Bill Durham came up with the idea of Osceola and Renegade when he was a Florida State student in 1962. It took 15 years for his dream to become a reality.
It's the idea I had when I was a student at FSU, working on the homecoming committee, and couldn't get much support for it. And so it just really lay dormant until Coach Bowden came back to Tallahassee. I told him the idea about having a student rider and a spear with a flame on the end of it. He said, "Bill, will you make that happen?"
One of Durham's obligations was to clear his concept with the Seminole tribe. They were more than supportive of the idea.
So I met with Chairman Howard Tommy, and he thought it was a wonderful idea and said, "Well, Bill, I'll have some ladies here at the reservation to make your first regalia for you, and I'll send it to you." And he did.
Over the years, there have been 5 Renegades and 15 Osceolas. The former Osceolas agree, riding out and planting the spear at midfield is an honor, a privilege, and a hair-raising experience.
It's exhilarating. It's a lot of fun. You kind of you hear this big noise, and you're in the moment. You're basically you're part of the team for just a few moments, leading them out. It's a lot of fun. There's no way to put it.
It is indeed an honor and a privilege, and to be Chief Osceola, you realize that you're not representing who you are. You're representing a very cherished and unconquered people.
Osceola and Renegade have stood the test of time. The Durhams have made it a formal, scholarship-based program. Each Osceola must earn their scholarship in the privilege of riding Renegade.
They've got to be an exceptional equestrian. The second thing is they've got to be a great student, because that's why they're here, is to get a degree at this great institution that is Florida State University. And the third piece is that they understand and respect the role that they are portraying. Osceola is a great historic figure of tremendous significance and all that he stood for.
Florida State recently celebrated the 35th anniversary of the Osceola and Renegade program's creation. The current Chief Osceola and former Osceolas were honored during the Noles' home game against Maryland. For each Osceola, however, the real honor wasn't the recent recognition, it was the opportunity to represent the Seminoles and plant the spear for one moment in time. For many, it ranks high on their list of life experiences.
You know, at the time, the thing that Bill would say is that more men have walked on the moon than have ridden this horse on the football field. No pressure. I think in college significance, certainly this is the supreme or preeminent moment. So in my life, you know, aside from the birth of my kid and the marriage, this is definitely a top 5. I'd go back and do it again tomorrow.
And for the Durhams, the past 35 years have been a whirlwind. A dream became a reality, an idea to honor the Seminole tribe became a beloved tradition.
I've had so many people that I haven't thanked enough that helped me and believed in me and wanted this program to succeed. So I just have to say thanks to all of the friends and my very close family as well for their inspiration and support.
Much about the Osceola and Renegade program still remains a mystery. The Durhams claim what we can't see and don't know contributes to Osceola and Renegade's mystique. What Seminoles can see, however, is one of college football's greatest traditions taking place in front of their very eyes. I'm Shawn Davison for Seminole Sports Magazine.